Anna is with us in San Francisco. Hey, Anna, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for taking my call.
Sure. What's up?
Okay, so I recently went on a game show, and I had the opportunity to play for my dream car. I got so close, but I lost. And it's just killing me. I'm so sad about losing and not getting this car. So my husband and I talked it over, and we want to know, A, can we maybe afford to buy this car? And B, if we can, is it a wise thing for us to do? Because sometimes dream cars are just dream cars, right?
I am sorry. I'm trying to recover from all of this in the moment. What is the car and how much does it cost? You know the answer to all of this, by the way.
It's a BMW X3, and it's $50,000 on the money.
How much money do you make? Your personal incomes?
To get combined, because I don't work right now, is about $175 a year.
Okay, and the car is $50,000?
Yes.
Yeah.
What is it?
Brand new. It's a BMW X3.
Oh, you said that. Okay. All right.
So, do you currently have debt?
No debt. Mm-mm.
No debt. Do you currently have savings?
We have just over $100,000 in savings. Yes.
And what do you drive right now?
A minivan.
What does he drive?
We just have the minivan.
That's it. You have one car to your name.
We have one car to our name. We do have another car that we are kind of borrowing on and off. It's like a little tiny, what do you call it? Like a Honda CRV.
Mm-hmm.
We're borrowing it on and off if we occasionally need a second car from my mother-in-law.
I'm assuming you're not to $1 million net worth yet, or am I wrong?
Actually, we are. We are because of our house.
Okay.
And we have some 401k.
Now here's our rule of thumb. We would normally say that if you're a millionaire, you could purchase a brand new vehicle, but we also say that we don't want more than, you don't want more than 50% of your annual income tied up in vehicles. So that's why I was asking what else you have.
You checked both boxes. Oh, and you got to pay cash. You checked all three boxes. When did you? When was the game show episode? When were you on it?
About a month ago.
And you've got the $50,000 to pay cash for it, right?
We do, but then it just drops our savings to about $50,000.
Yeah, I got that. Yeah.
But which is still $50,000 is still 3 to 6 months expenses for you, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're still in good shape.
Definitely.
So just walk me through. I'll be honest with you. Starting out this call, I was like, this call is crazy. But you do check all the boxes, but you still sound like, I don't know. Like at first you sounded really excited about it. And now it's almost like as I walked you through it, you're feeling more sobered about it. And now you're feeling like you don't want to. So explain that to me.
Well, so before I went on the show, we had sat in this car. We had driven this car, and we had said to ourselves, hey, if someone gave us this car for free, absolutely we'll take it. But is it wise? We weren't sure if it was wise, and so we walked away from the lot several times not buying this car. But then I go on this show, and it's right there, and I play all these rounds, and I'm like 50% away from it, and I lose it. And I'm like, oh, maybe I do really want this car.
Well, the game show aside, I'm sorry you lost, but what game show was it? Can you just say it? Or are you not allowed to?
Price is Right.
Price is Right. I love it. Game show aside, I feel like because it was offered to you for free, you were like, yes, I want it. And now that it's not free anymore, you're realizing, man, $50,000 is a lot of money. Here's the thing. You can afford it. Sounds like you guys have sacrificed to win. You've been driving an old minivan. If you can afford it, here's the thing. If you can't afford that one, what if you got a year or two used? Would that scratch the itch and still make you feel like you're being responsible? Because here's the thing. You would be being responsible even if you bought it outright. But right now it sounds like you're dealing in emotion and it doesn't feel responsible. Would it feel responsible if you bought it 2 years used?
I think that would feel better. I think what feels irresponsible is cutting my savings in half. Okay. It feels kind of scary to do that.
Yeah. You guys have done a great job with money to get where you are. And so you have good instincts. And this is bothering you. I used to have a friend on investments. He would say, when in doubt, don't. And you have so much doubt around this. I don't think it's going to bring you as much thrill as it is going to bring you loss of peace. Just you. You've checked every box. You're not violating a single thing that we teach by buying the car.
But you've got to sleep at night.
This is bought. Now you got to pay cash for it. Okay. But if you're not going to, I'm a little bit afraid just listening to you that it's going to take more from you than it adds to you. You know what I'm saying?
I just wanted the car for free.
That's what it was. She
I
had
can't
the
help you with
opportunity to
that.
have it for
I'm
free.
not the host. I can't help you with that. I'm on the Dave Ramsey show, or the Ramsey show, not the Price is Right. Otherwise, I would just give you the car. But yeah,
I get that though.
I would go get. I think I'm with Jade because of the hesitation, not because of anything else. Because it's bothering you. I think I would go buy a $30,000 version of this X3, which is a great car, by the way. They're very cool. Drive that for a while. If you guys continue making $175,000 a year and you continue saving money and you'll be able to drive anything you want to drive. Mm-hmm. The truck I drove over here today, I would never have dreamed I would buy a truck like that, like 10 years ago. And now it's like, oh yeah, it's okay. But I never dreamed, even though I had the money 10 years ago, I would never, but emotionally,
You weren't ready to buy it? Is that what it was?
Emotionally, I'm in a different place. I had, there was no angst. I went, yeah. Sharon, you okay with this? Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Kind of a 5-minute conversation. I'm like,
oh, I love it.
Order the dadgum thing, so, but the first time I moved up, I remember the angst.
Yeah.
That she's feeling. I remember this sense of, am I being dumb? I don't want to be dumb. That's a good thing to have those brakes on you. Way to go.
I think that's honestly, I think that's part of this process. When you buckle down and you're saying no to yourself a lot, even if you're saying not now, when you finally get to the time that it's now, it feels weird. I think a lot of people struggle with that, actually spending their money.
Yeah. Oh, they do. It's hard. And if you call me up and you made $800,000 a year, $500,000 a year, and you had a $5 million net worth, I would tell you to just go do it.
Do it now.
I would tell you go do it. But this is it's 50% of your liquid savings. Mm-hmm. That does kind of gives you a little bit a moment there, and you're catching the throat.
And I think it depends also how your net worth is distributed. If all of it's in the house,
most of it is, she said. Yeah.
So
yeah, that's a good point too. You're okay to do it if you want to do it. But you don't feel good about it. That's what we're observing.
Yeah.
This is The Ramsey Show.